Hello, my name is Bo Lark, and this is my self-improvement video project. First, we'll start off with the purpose statement. My goal was to eat 4 cups of vegetables a day to increase my heart health, increase my glutamine intake, and to meet my daily recommendations from my plate and the team nutritionist. Held myself accountable by tracking each day with my goal tracking system. And another way that I kind of helped myself make sure that I was eating the correct amount of vegetables each day is by actively trying to find new vegetable recipes that I thought were delicious. This is through February and March. 1 represents that I met the goal, and 0 represents that I did not. As you can see, I made a good bit of progress from February to March as I was missing a lot of weekends during February. And then in April, I was actually perfect because by this time it had just become a habit. My favorite recipes and meals, these were the 4 things that I'd usually buy when I go to the grocery stores. These were the vegetables that I found that I liked the most, and these vegetables also had the greatest amount of glutamine in them. These are some of an example of some of the meals that I ate at the dining hall and for breakfast sometimes. Avocado toast was a big one that I found out that I liked. Then had no idea about that before until I had kind of searched through the internet. And then these are an example of some of the salads that I'd have day in and day out. Before I started this process, I rarely met my vegetable nutrition goals. And by the beginning, I kind of had actively began tracking my vegetable intake and utilizing the team nutritionist to make sure that I was doing this in the correct manner. And then by the very end, as I had said, this had become a habit, and I was able to intake the correct amount of vegetables every day. The resources I used to make sure I was doing it correctly was My Plate. They had showed me how much I need to be eating and some of the benefits. NHLBI also showed me some more of the benefits, and the team nutritionist held me accountable day in and day out and showed me how to build the correct plate. My goal was to eat 4 cups of vegetables, and what I learned by completing this goal is that there's a lot of tasty recipes and vegetables that tasty recipes for vegetables that I find delicious, and I experienced firsthand how much better eating the correct amount of vegetables makes you feel mentally and physically. Moving forward, I plan on doing this for the rest of my life, hopefully, because this definitely changed how I felt in a lot of ways for the better. Thank you for listening. I really enjoyed this process.